Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of LKD Talks. My name is Emmanuel LKD, and let's unplug and be real for a sec. It's been a while since I did a solo episode, but I just have something on my mind right now that I feel like I just want to share on my own. And I hope everyone's been doing great. Hope y'all have been enjoying these past few podcast episodes with guests. I'm really enjoying the conversation, but I kind of want to take it a step back and go back to the roots real quick. And I kind of want to remind myself why I'm doing these podcasts in the first place. Really, I'm just doing these because I just want to share my thoughts, and whoever can relate with them, hey, more power. And honestly, I kind of have to just dig way back deep into my memory. I remember I had a conversation with someone else about what is my ultimate goal, and that's a really good question. That's a really good question, because initially when I was 16 years old, 15 to 16 years old, I wanted to make music, right? I wanted to make music, but then I realized there's a lot more than just making music. You have to know graphic design, artwork, videography, editing, and just there's a whole lot of stuff that goes into, being an artist than just making music. And as it went on and on, I discovered that I really liked other parts as well. I really like the video editing aspect. I'm out here editing videos right now, editing these podcast episodes. And I really like making people laugh, making people smile with TikToks, and it's just fun. Oh, I gotta make sure I turn my phone off. All right. I just really like having fun with videos, and there's nothing like a relaxing, or not a relaxing, but it's such a gratifying feeling when you edit a video together, then you see it play, and then you watch it again, and then you watch it again, and then you watch it again, and watch it again, because you're just so in love with your creation. That's how I am with making music as well. Just listening to the same demo over and over again, and falling in love with it to the point where I don't make any changes, but I realize I have to make changes in order for it to be better, but we digress. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, lately I've been feeling like I've been doing so much. I've been doing a lot lately, which is a good thing, which is a good problem. It's a good problem to have that perspective. No. I'm a backtrack. It's a good feeling when you're doing something you love and there's plenty of it. Like making music, making these podcast episodes, collaborating, making TikTok videos. I honestly need to get back on that because it's been a while since I've had a good run with TikToks and shorts and reels, because there was one time in the summer where I just had a plethora of videos, and it was like 2 a day. So I want to get back on that. I need to get back on that. And honestly, just because it's fun too. And I think because I've been doing so much, I've lost track of my purpose. I've lost track of my why in some instances, because I've found myself just making stuff for other people and just for the views and likes. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. And then when I get so focused on those numbers, then I get distracted, I lose my way, and then I'm just mindlessly creating content. And I had to kind of take a self-reflection back on when I was 16 years old making music and why I made music in the first place. It was an outlet, it was a creative outlet, it was fun for me. And then compiled with everything else, artwork and videos and shooting videos, editing videos. It was a fun process still to learn all about that as well. And it was a fun process to learn that. And it was also necessary for me to grow as an artist as well. And I feel like right now I'm getting so lost in what I'm trying to say. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? But honestly, looking back, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun growing as an artist, and I think that's the main difference that I have to make for myself, where I can still have fun growing as an artist, as a person, as an individual, and I have to also remember why I do it as well. I'm not sure if this is making any sense. I had no script for this whatsoever. I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind right now, and I hope this is making sense. Because I kind of just did this on a whim. Like, I have time today. I have a lot of extra time before work, so I might as well just get something done. But yeah, I just need to remember why I'm doing all of this in the first place. Because I just uploaded uh, a reel for one of my podcast episodes 2 hours ago. I looked at the likes. It was only 6 likes in 2 hours. I'm like, man. Like, not gonna lie, like it gets me, it grinds my gears, but at the same time, I should remember that why am I doing this in the first place? I'm doing it because I love it and I like creating, conversations with people. I just like creating content. It's just fun because a lot of people don't know this, but when I'm creating these reels in Adobe Premiere Pro, I have so much fun with them, chopping them up, putting the captions on a screen. I don't know why, but for me, that just feels fun. That's just satisfying for me. A lot of people don't like that editing part, but I like that. I like that. It's stress relieving in a way. I can't explain it. It's stress relieving. I like it. And that's what I should remember. I'm doing this because I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy listening to music or lo-fi as I'm working in Premiere Pro. I enjoy watching shows as I'm editing and doing my work. I don't know. I just can't explain it. I just like that. And I'm just talking right now, just talking about it out loud right now. I think everything is kind of making sense to me again. The first 5 minutes, I hope, still made sense. I was just kind of talking out of my butt, but but honestly, I just need to remind myself that I'm doing this because I like it. I'm not doing this for views or attention. And I've had a conversation with other people too that it's okay to grow. It's okay to grow, or it's okay to want growth, because even pastors in a church, they want growth, and I need to realize that growth isn't a bad thing. It's not, like, okay, so as a Christian, I thought that uh if I wanted to grow, then I would be too, or if I wanted to grow my audience, then that would be a bad thing, like, oh, like, if I really believe in God, then I have to be content with what I have. But there's a difference between being content and being complacent, is what I've learned. And I believe God doesn't want me to be complacent. He wants me to grow. Or, how do I say this? He's okay with me wanting to grow if it will benefit his purpose, his will, not my own will, not my own will. I'm speaking from a Christian perspective. If it's God's will, then let it be, as long as it benefits God's will and not my own will. Because if I grow and reach an audience and then I get so caught up in my head about being selfish, or if I'm selfish with it, then that's not fruitful. Then that's not what God wants. But if I'm doing it for God and if I'm doing it because I enjoy it and I like it, then that's okay. That's okay. And, I should want to reach people. I don't, but like, so, okay, I'm going to backtrack. I should want to reach people with my talents. I want to, share my talents and multiply it out with the world, or multiply them out into the world, so that it can impact other people. But I should still be okay if it reaches only 6 people, as I mentioned before, where my reel only reach 6 people. And that's okay too. That's okay too, because I think we get so caught up in the notion that we get so caught up in likes that we forget that those likes are actual people behind them. And then each individual person has their own complexity. And if I'm reaching 6 different complexities, then those 6 different complexities can be impacted and have something stirred up inside of them to motivate them to reach other 6 complexities. And then those other 6 complexities will just multiply down and down and down and down. It's like a family tree. It's like a family tree. So, as long as I'm reaching at least one person and I enjoy it, that's what matters, because that person might multiply it to someone else, then multiply it to someone else, and multiply it to someone else, and it just keeps going. It keeps going. And they also say consistency is growth too. So if I'm consistent with my content, if I'm consistent with my attitude, my reasoning, my why behind all of this, then that will multiply in itself. Because if I need to remind myself why I'm doing this, like I said, because I enjoy it. It's a creative outlet for me. Music, video podcasts, editing, just collaborating with people in general, whether it's through photo shoots. I just enjoy that stuff. And in a way, if I keep my mindset of enjoyment into it and keep that as my main objective of, I'm just enjoying this is my creative outlet, then some way, somehow, it will keep multiplying, and that energy of enjoyment will spread out to other people. Because if I'm doing this just to be selfish for myself, and I only care about the numbers and the likes and the validation and the verification, then I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to get lost. I'm going to get lost in myself. And then when I don't reach my, desired 10,000 likes, then, I'm going to feel lost, and I'm just going to be mindlessly creating. Whew. That felt good. That felt really good to say this. This is a good reminder for myself. See, it's like I'm coming back full circle. I wanted to sit down to kind of get back to my roots, doing a solo episode, and to get back to my roots on why I'm doing all of this in the first place, or doing a solo episode helped me to kind of refresh myself on why I'm creating in the first place. And it's because I enjoy it. And if I get 6 likes, so be it. Those 6 likes are still 6 people with complexities, and they can multiply it out, as I said before. So yeah, I'm really thankful I did this episode. Yeah, this felt good. This felt good. I just feel I feel motivated to create now. So let's go, baby. So if y'all enjoy this podcast episode, if you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a like, comment down below what you think, if you could relate with what I was saying. If the first 5 minutes still made sense to you somehow, I hope it did. And if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, keep listening. I appreciate it, y'all. Even if it's just 5 or 6 people listening, I appreciate it. I really enjoy these. These really help me, and I hope they help you as well, to refresh and remind and give you a new realization. So without further ado, hope y'all take care, be blessed, take care, God bless. I just said 2 things in different ways, which are the same thing. But hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and see y'all in the next episode. Peace out, y'all.